Back here on Sportsline, talking about the St. Jude Rock and Roll Marathon and Half here in Nashville coming up. The main race day is Saturday, April 27th. Gets going bright and early in the morning. 6:45 a.m. for the 5K, 7 o'clock for the wheelchair, 7:15 for the marathon and the half marathon. But the weekend really starts on Thursday, runs all the way through Sunday. You've got the Health and Fitness Expo at Music City Center. Thursday and Friday, you've got the kids race. You've got the 1 mile sort of double up bonus race for everybody on Sunday as well. Bands throughout the weekend. Of course, the NFL draft is going on as well. All the information, by the way, online if you're looking for it. Run, Rock, and Roll. That's the letter N, by the way. .com/Nashville if you want to do it. Alyssa, if people are sitting at home right now and thinking, you know what, this sounds really fun. I've seen it here before. This year, the 20th year, it sounds like it's going to be too good to pass up. I want to get involved. I want to go run. How do they get signed up?
So they can go to the website that you just said. Registration page is there. They can also register to volunteer on there as well. All the information on spectating, the course, everything can be found on our webpage.
And in terms of your experience as a runner, we're about 2 months out here basically from race day. Can you train in that time?
Yeah, I mean, we have the variety of distances that you can do. You could do, the 5K, the 1 mile. If you are up for it, you can walk, run the half marathon if you really want to. You're not discouraged to run any distance that's that weekend. There's training plans out there if you want to go to local running stores, or if you want to look. The East Nasty Run Club does runs on their webpage. You can look for those. So there's different areas that have training programs. Fleet Feet does a few training runs and stuff, and they've got stores all around Nashville. So there's different areas if you want to get involved and find training programs, or you can just go online and look at the different distances and whatever you're comfortable with.
What a great name, East Nasty Running Club. Outstanding.
They're a great group.
Keats, when you look at training for something like this, and there are running plans out there, what are some of the easiest ways that people can find those and just get out? What's sort of the first step if you want to start running?
So if you're new to the sport, what I suggest is you find one of these running clubs or training programs that's out there. We've partnered with Fleet Feet. They've been operating training programs specifically for the event for the last 10 years. In their partnership, because they've been doing it for 10 years, all of the proceeds that they generate from their running program are going directly to St. Jude this year. So through their experience of running these training programs, they know how to take people from non-runners and make them into runners, and that's through a variety of different distances, but they have coaches that will lead you step by step along the way so that you can be successful. So there's nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. Check out our friends at Fleet Feet. They're going to take care of you along the way.
Plenty of opportunity if you want to get involved in terms of being a runner. We certainly encourage that. Get involved. It's the best way to do it. But if people aren't going to run, Alyssa just mentioned, the need for volunteers is always there when you have an undertaking this big with 30,000 plus people coming to town. How many volunteers do you need? What's it take?
I think this year we're at about 2,000, 2,500, in terms of the numbers, and fortunately...
And you'd like more?
We would love more. We would love more. And fortunately, we've been able to partner with the Nashville Sports Council. They help with a lot of that recruitment of the volunteers. They've been great partners of ours for a number of years. They do a great job of taking care of our volunteers and getting them engaged in the event. And it's not... we want our volunteers to have a good time. We want them to have a good experience. And so, one of the things that I've seen over the years is people coming out and volunteering. They get that runner vibe, being around other people that are excited, having a good time. And then, 2, 3, 4 years, those volunteers are like, hey, I can do this. They see somebody who looks like them, and they're out there running, and they're like, hey, if that person can do it, then I can too. And so the volunteers, I think, yes, you're giving back to the community, and we appreciate that, but many of our volunteers say it's one of the things that they look forward to and enjoy because they're around people that have the positive atmosphere.
Kind of another example of the word of mouth.
Yep.
That just being around the event sort of sucks you in. You want to be a part of it even more.
Yep.
Well, very cool. And if you're thinking at home about volunteering, the website the easiest way to do that as well?
Correct, yeah. runrockandroll.com/Nashville has all the information. There's a tab on there. You're looking for the volunteer tab. Check that out. They'll direct you to sign up, and then you'll be contacted by the Nashville Sports Council, who will direct you to your specific role for the weekend.
So again, just a rundown of the weekend. You've got the Health and Fitness Expo noon to 7 on Thursday at the Music City Center. Open again 10 to 7 on Friday over there with the Health and Fitness Expo. That, of course, is where you sign up, you get your race bibs, everything for the weekend. And then you've got the races Saturday morning, 5K, 6:45 a.m., the wheelchair race 7, marathon and half marathon. They begin with the corrals at 7:15 there. And then Sunday, you've got the Kids Rock plus the 1 mile fun run. All starts at noon, Kids Rock a little bit later. Thousands of people involved in all of those. You got music throughout the course of the weekend as well. So much going on. And of course, last but not least, the NFL Draft running Thursday night through Saturday downtown on Lower Broadway as well. Hundreds of thousands of people are going to be here. It is going to be a really, really fun weekend. And in the races case, all for a great cause with St. Jude involved as well. All the information again, runrockandroll.com/Nashville. We'll take our final break. We'll come back, wrap things up right after this.